International aid agencies are saying tonight they still don't know when they'll be able to get desperately needed extra staff into Burma, despite the almost unimaginable scale of the cyclone disaster. The death toll stands at 22,000 and is expected to rise sharply, with almost double that number missing. 1 million people are homeless. A swathe of towns in the southern Delta region have been devastated after Cyclone Nargis cut its destructive path across the country. Now it's been revealed Burma's military regime knew the storm was on its way days before it struck and did nothing.
This is the moment Cyclone Nargis hit Burma. Here in Rangoon, winds of up to 200 kilometres an hour lashed the city, but compared with the south of the country, it escaped relatively unscathed. Satellite images released by NASA show that almost all of Burma's southern coast is underwater. In the hardest hit Irrawaddy Delta, the millions of people living there were unprepared for the onslaught. On the ground, survivors are describing a scene of misery, with scores of dead bodies strewn across flooded rice fields and still no electricity or running water. One by one, people are beginning to speak out.
There is no water in Yangon city.
We repaired we cutting the trees near our monastery.
We are having 3 days already without water and electricity.
With the rice-growing regions devastated, food is also running out and fuel is drying up. There's frustration that Burma's military rulers aren't responding to the cry for help fast enough. They've only just begun to unload relief supplies in Rangoon, but it will be some time before they reach the ravaged southern regions. Survivors have been left to clean up the streets and rebuild their homes with whatever materials they can salvage. And now experts have revealed that it was a 3.5 metre high tidal surge that caused the massive loss of life, not the fierce winds.
Whereas wind you can survive with a bit of luck and, shelter behind some object, severe flooding with large waves on top under such windy conditions is very, very difficult to survive.
It's something survivors have backed up.
This tragedy is caused by a combination of tide and the storm, too much water coming up.
Burma's military regime is likely to face tough questions about how much it knew about the storm. India's meteorological agency says it warned the Burmese authorities of the cyclone 48 hours before it struck. And with the country in an area prone to cyclone activity, experts say the junta should have been better prepared. But for now, all energies are focused on the humanitarian crisis that's gripping the country. Oscar Sabrakti, World News Australia.